Yeah. Alms, check your tongue. Is it full of nuts? No. No, it's okay. Alright, if there's no knots in your tongue, then actually read the words that's on the screen. Alrighty, so we just figured out, our quote is that the little side quest of us trying to be able to, like, find home. We gotta talk to Gemma here to possibly complete that already, but I have the strange feeling, really, so that if we do that, it's gonna more or less, like, quote-unquote, end the day. We still have at least one more clue we have to get regarding, the main quest. Gonna head back over to the other side to where the Trattoria is, because now as I'm looking at it to set the clues, the clue symbol for, like, the, area, it's not showing. So if I go back to the immediate area, I might get something better. Oh, and now we have actual music playing. Okay, good. Alright, hold on a second. No, wait. Okay, oh, good grief. Alright, yep, that's pretty much on par for me, really, so getting myself all turned around, really, with maps, really. I mean, and when I went on a map, and when I went on a raid much earlier, is that about making sure to be able to read maps. Okay. Reading maps, yes, that's one thing. Like, getting around without the map, that's something completely different. Okay. I went completely the wrong direction that I was supposed to go, really, so I have to go down onto the beach, go through the tunnel here. There we go. But yes, I know that the clue tracker is supposed to pop up whenever we're in the quote-unquote investigation area. Yeah. Piazza Miramar. Okay. Yep, okay, so we went through here and then it ended it. Okay, so that's the cutoff area. So there must be somewhere else here that has another clue for us to look at. Maybe there's something else that's missing or out of place, really, so. Did we talk here?
Oh.
Yeah, this was... Okay, no, this was Gilberto and his wife, so... well, we already asked, but I guess we got no choice. Did you hear anything last night by any chance? There was a theft at the Trattoria downstairs. Yeah, Mariusha. Okay, nope. Got through that. Nothing beyond there. Okay, this is the... This was the empty home, really, so that we inspected. This is Ernesto's. There's Lucia's daughter, really, so, and her house. There's the cutie pond, really, so, but no, we don't have any money to call people. Maybe we need to put things together in order to get the next clue. You reflect better when seated. Alright, nope, nothing, okay, so. Alright, so let's see. If we go up here... Nope, cuts off there. Okay, so... Okay, so the idea is that when... they left... You know, according to, like, the whole tabletop, deduction phase, really, so... They hid here. So I don't know if that's gonna give us anything. Definitely nothing different there. Nothing else looks different so far in the past. So there must be one other clue that we need to find, I guess, with the chrono lens itself, so... We found the fallen flowers from the wall, really, up there, so... That was obvious enough, really, especially since Bruna told us. So, who's busting my hump? Good morning, Signora. I'm here about the theft that happened last night at the Trattoria downstairs. Let's see, broken branches. We already did that, so... Of course, we saw those. So this is where the thief at least made their escape, really, so... And the most obvious path is that they would have come up here, cut across Bruna's house here, and dashed up the wall. Where could they have been hiding while they were trying to place their call, really, so? Well, I mean, it's easy to assume that they were probably the one that was knocking on the door, really, so to cause the commotion, to get Lucia out of the way. Nothing's different about their home here, so that's unfortunate. Ernesto was up on his roof on the night of the storm, but he went back in because he got scared of the lightning, so there doesn't seem to be anything different. I don't know why we would need to confirm that with the chrono lens, since he told us himself about it. Nothing there. Nothing there. Oh, at least someone takes care of the trash here in this section, so... Though we still hear the flies. The butterflies were not different, so at least I know that. Alright. I kinda hate to do so, but... we have at least 9 extra Joker cards that are... Oh, hold on a second. Here we go, here we go. Taurus, okay. Ah, so this is a star symbol, okay. So we're probably going to find zodiac symbols somewhere painted all across the town. Because there was a riddle that involved astrological signs, really, and guess this is where we're going to get the cards for that, so... Taurus. Luckily you can't see it during sunset, or it would have been a problem. Yeah, I suppose so, The biggest cousin in the Capricorn and Aries family. Oh no. Oh no. No. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Is Diana a zodiac girl? Is she an astrological girl? Oh dear. I'm so sorry. Okay. That's disappointing to hear. That's disappointing to hear, really, so... If she's really into star signs, that'll be so disappointing, so... Right. Anyway, as I was saying, is that... Probably gonna need to use... the Joker card. Okay, so... So, if we supercharge the chrono lens... It'll tell us if it'll move faster if we're close to the area that we need to be. And since we only have one last clue left, is that... this is an ideal move, so... Looking at the lens... Still nothing. I guess kind of like the question then is like, what constitutes the hands of the clock moving fast, really, so... Oh, hold up. Oh, okay. This is the Oh, alright, I see. Okay. Dummy me, really, so not noticing the big divot in the sand, really, so. Although, to be fair, really, so, is that if you didn't really know, it'd be kind of, you know, hard to actually guess that something should have been here, really, so. Especially since it's a beach, really, so, but... Yeah, but here we go. Yeah, that's what it is. Seems one of the boats has been missing since last night. Did the thief use it? It's probably how they snuck in, really, so. One of the boats on the beach appears to be missing. Was it used by the thief? And that wraps it up. Bring it on! Alright, so without a trace. So we're going to deduce the thief managed to escape Mama Lucia's place without being seen. But how? The thief arrives at the piazza, Mama Lucia was robbed, and the thief escapes without being seen. Okay. Alright, so we have a general idea of how it's supposed to go. Alright, turn 1. Turn 1 has to do with the missing boat, okay? One of the boats on the beach appears to be missing. Was it used by the thief? The thief arrives at the piazza. Turn 2. Okay, yeah, so that's the visual area for Ernesto. Ernesto did not see the thief, so therefore the second thing that happened was the thunderstorm happened, and that drove Ernesto back inside. That allows the thief to move about without being seen. Okay, so that gets up. So that gets the thief in place. Next comes the telephone call to get Mama Lucia out of the restaurant. She comes out, wonders who was doing the angry knocking, calls up Mom, because her brother gets worried. Okay, turn 4. While she's gone, the robbery at the Trattoria happens, and the company talk happens at about the same time, so Mama Lucia was robbed. There's the comforting talk inside. Blah blah blah. Weep weep weep. Then the thief makes it out, back into the shadows. Ernesto goes back inside again, and that gives the thief the time to actually escape by going up the stairs and over the hedge there. Alright, perfect! Bonk bonk. Wait, what? Okay, that's weird. Isn't that the last portion, though? Something seems wrong here, so... Something's definitely wrong here. Alright, that has me confused. So why would they... Alright, it seems strange, really, that for some reason that the thief would not be able to escape via that. Alright, so what exactly was wrong, then, so... Is it that the thunderstorm needs to happen first and then the missing boat? So... I guess this starts, quote-unquote, the sequence of him. Okay. Oh, wait, nope! Oh, okay, nope. Hold up, nope. Hold up, nope, nope. Accidentally used the wrong card. Okay, so... My bad there. Okay. Yep. So... Let's try the thunderstorm first, and then the thief arrives, so... Because it was a stormy night, so... Missing boat. Okay, turn 3. Then comes the telephone call. Okay, that's at least a bit more of a direct line, really, so that makes sense. Less back and forth moving, really, for the thief, really, then, I suppose. Yeah, she makes the call, Mama Lucia goes out. Ernesto comes back out. The robbery happens, Ernesto goes back inside. Comforting talk happens. Then she goes back to the Trattoria. The thief comes back out. Okay, so this does complicate things really then, because Ernesto is out to actually see, so... And that's the problem. Nope. Okay, so... Alright, we have to go through the failure animation. Okay, so... Okay, this is a little strange, really. So, I was pretty sure that I had everything right, really, the very first time, really, so... So then question is, like, where have we messed up, really, so... Because having the thunderstorm placed in as, as the second act, really, so... allows the appropriate time to actually get the thief in without being seen. Possibly we may have messed up, like, maybe maybe it's the order of the robbery and the comforting talk, really, so? Cause wasn't Lucia supposed to have gone into the house to talk to her son, really, and that's what happened? But she's just standing outside. Alright, well, we gotta try again anyway, so... I'm really trying to do this without the Joker card, really, so... It's very specific, really, so it's... there's a little bit of a strange logic, really, to it, so... Okay, so fast forward. They arrive. Turn 2. Thunderstorm happens, which allows cover for the thief. Okay, turn 3. The telephone call has to happen here at this time, because it allows for the distraction. Okay, so here's where I'm thinking things are different, because we went with the robbery next. If we go with the comforting talk next... Okay, nope, nope. Definitely not it, nope. Okay. Okay, so this is... Alright, this is strange. This is really strange, really. Okay, so... Cause... Oh, good grief. Okay. Alright. Missing boat. Thief arrives. Thunderstorm. Okay. The telephone call. Now the thing is, the Joker cards are only useful for that spot. It gives you the hint of what you're supposed to use for that turn. This is the only way that it makes sense, really, then, is that next the robbery happens. Then the comforting talk. Lucia goes back. The thief comes out. Ernesto goes back inside. And see, and this is what's supposed to happen next, really, so, is that the Joker... Okay. Alright, so what's the Joker gonna tell us, really, so? Okay. How do we use the Joker cards again? Okay, so... Okay, that zooms in, zooms out. Okay, so... Let's see. If you need some help, you can use Joker cards to unlock hints. At the start of the deduction phase, press square. Select the turn in which you want to unlock the hint and hold down X to confirm. Once a hint is unlocked, it will stay visible, even in subsequent attempts. Okay. Okay, so I had to do it at the very beginning. Okay, so... Alright, well, we're gonna try again. Okay. Okay. So, use a hint here. I think our problem here... I think maybe we've messed up that I keep messing up something here in the middle. Because the broken branches are supposed to be at the very end. Okay. Let's drop the hint here. Number 3. Okay, so 3 is definitely the phone call, and we keep placing it... Okay, no, 3 is definitely the phone call. Yeah, that's what we normally were doing, so... Alright, jeez, okay. Okay, so if turn 3 is the phone call... Oh, good grief. I'm kind of pissed, really, so the logic of this is, like, not really logicking out. Okay, so... Dropped a card here. Oh, okay, so that's how the... Okay, so... that's what the problem was, really, so, is that they came via the branches. That's okay, that's it. They came via the branches, okay. Instead of arriving via the boat, okay. That's the big mistake here. So, now then, is that, do the broken branches come first or the thunderstorm? I have a feeling that once the thief appears via the broken branches, that they're gonna go straight down. And if that's the case, the thunderstorm should happen first. We're setting up the conditions of last night. That's what the thunderstorm does. I mean, if not, we'll just switch turn 1 and turn 2 around then. So, then the broken branches. Thief's arrives at the piazza. Okay, yep, Ernesto goes back inside. That gives the thief the chance to make the telephone call. Head down the piazza, over to Lucia's house. I don't know why they would go that directly all the way over there, but that's fine. And there we go. Everything else should make sense now, so. Feel kind of dumb, really, so that it's kind of silly, really, so that both of those honestly could have made sense, really, so. I mean, what kind of thief, really, would they be? I mean, they're supposed to have been agile and sneaky enough that they should have been able to, like, climb up over the wall in order to get inside, really, so in order to make their escape. That's kind of my thinking about it, but it also makes sense, really, then that they would escape using the boat, really, so. Alright, so. So now we're at turn 4, the robbery happens. There's that. Amalucia's robbed. Then there's the comforting talk. Amalucia comes back, the thief sneaks out. Ernest? Okay. But this is supposed to be the last step, so. Does lightning strike again? Nope. Okay, so there's another step that's... There's apparently another step that's been messed up. Okay, so... It's either turn 2 or... It's either like turn 2 or turn 4 that's been kind of messed up, really, so... Okay, Good grief, okay. So, maybe the thief appears first, and then we set up the thunderstorm. Because they don't move. The thief arrives. Then the thunderstorm, because if we have the... Yeah, if we have the thunders happening on the even number turns, that should give us the chance to escape. Okay. Telephone call. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. And that this is, I mean, okay, so it thinks about this do logic out, but it's kind of silly, really, so, about it. It's like, it's extremely specific, really, so, which I know kind of makes sense, really, so, but apparently whatever is going on deeply with this is all very much planned out, so. But the idea of, like, the thunderstorm, like, constantly driving Ernesto inside and outside when he never said that he was constantly going in and out because of the thunderstorm, really, so that's kind of strange, really, so. It made it sense, it made it seem like in his description of the night that he had actually just went inside completely after the thunderstorm really started happening, so. But, got it done now. Woohoo! Yeah, without a trace. Yeah, okay. Now I get it! The thief was really quick, as if they've been planning this for some time and have studied every move. And after taking the stolen goods, they fled by sea. In order to continue the investigation, I need a boat of some sort. Maybe I'm getting out of my depth. But shouldn't be too hard to find one. Maybe someone rents them? Oh well, I'll worry about that later. For now, I'll just keep looking around. I am on holiday, after all. Right, trophy with a side of thievery. Okay. So I have a feeling that whoever lives out on the island with the lighthouse might have something to do with this then, if they escape by boat. So, let's see. Rosa, sit down in a boat. Your flick better when seated. Okay, we're just randomly sitting on a boat. Okay, so we got all that taken care of. Now let's go finish our talk with Gimma. And ask her about, like, hey, could we possibly room with you on our little holiday? Because I think that's what they're setting things up for. Running on sand, asking a complete stranger to house us for an indeterminate amount of time. Hello, what can I get you? About the home. Gemma, I thought about what you said. By any chance, does anyone in Borgia Marina have a room I could stay in? I definitely don't want to live alone in an empty house. I'm really not used to it. What a splendid coincidence! The attic in my house is free! I didn't say anything earlier because I didn't want to seem pushy, you know? But if you don't mind a bit of company, you'd be welcome to stay. Well, that's very sweet of you, Gemma. That's very, very sweet, really, so, especially for a complete stranger. Sure, I'd love to. Fantastic. This evening you're invited to dinner at the Conigli home, then. Come to dinner when you have the time. We live at number 2. Number 2, Vicolo Pecorelli. From the beach, take the road to the church and you'll find us. Actually, I don't have that much to do. I can go see Gemma and her family whenever I want. Good night, Diana. The Conigli family was kind enough to take me in. I'm going to dinner with them. Yeah. Alms, Kakatana, is it for not? No, okay. Alright, if there's no knots in your tongue, then actually read the words that's on the screen. Okay. Thanks, Alms, okay. So we don't necessarily have anything else that we really need to do right now. Oh, wait, no, that's camera. What am I doing? Here we go. Yeah, Good Night Diana is the only thing that's more or less pressing right now. I wonder if there's anything else that we can possibly do right now. Because Chia is listed as possibly one of our fellow companions for about town. See if we can get something from her, or maybe Leshua. Lejua. I'm blanking really. So I know the name is pronounced Lexua, and so the question is like how it's pronounced really. So I want to say Leshua or Leshua, no, because that X kind of sometimes gets that sound. I'm not sure how it is in Italian really. So. Okay, but I'm sure we can talk to Leshua about boat rentals, really, so... Hola. Knock, knock! Ora! A boat rental! Perfect! But I'll have to come back tomorrow. Hey there, Leshua! What do you want? Well, at least he's actually allowing us to talk to him. Han may be a people person, but not me. Alright, you know... Thanks, Mr. Big Stuff, really. So, look, is that, I have a feeling is that, you know, you're the tsundere character, okay? You're definitely going to be the tsundere character, really. So, soon enough, by the time that through the end of this holiday, you're going to be calling us Baka, really, with a little bit of blush. It takes guts to rob Mama Lucia, or a complete lack of survival instinct. All right, I'll leave you alone, Leshua. See ya. So maybe Chia then? Hey Chia, are you still busy?
Allora?
Need anything? Let's talk. Have you met that fool Pawn? I hope he hasn't read you any of his cheap poetry. I never had the heart to tell him, but I used the pages to clean grease from the table. Whoever had the courage to rob Mama Lucia has some serious guts, I'll give them that. That woman played Calcio Fiorentino. Oh, The kind of battle soccer they have in Florence. Do you have any idea how much damage is done to people in that sport? I think she sent an entire team to the hospital all by herself. Run, girl! Alright, you're telling us to run as far away from you as possible? Really? I mean, I don't know. Is that... You're not exactly the type of person that I'd shy away from, really, so... And just because Leshua is grumpy doesn't mean that I would shy away from them either, so... It's a little awkward, really, when we come right out of here and we're just staring down at the water like this, really. Makes it seem like, well, there is little room, really, so, but... It makes it seem like we're just standing, like, right on the precipice about to fall in. It's like... into the extremely bright water, really, so... So I wonder why Leshua is fishing off the pier and not out at sea, so... Guess it might have to do with, like, the boat rental being down, so... Anyway, we need to head our way over to... Let's see, what was it again? No, not the My Palace, no. Wrong button. Okay. Let's see. Vicolo Picarelli 2, alright? Let's see, it said out by the beach near the church. Vicolo Picarelli, okay, right up there. Alright. Do. Gonna get ourselves a room. Gonna get ourselves a place to stay on a holiday. A Roman holiday. Except it's not Roman, because we're not in Rome. But you could kinda say so, because they're both set in Italy. A Roman holiday, a non-Roman holiday. Not Greek, not Irish, but Roman, a Roman holiday. Yes, I get that. Okay, thank you very much for the Italian. Let's see, there's 5. There's the tattoo artist. Let's see, there at number 2. There's number 2. Okay. Is this it? Okay, not quite, no. A little bit further up, okay, so. Ville de Mont. Number 3. Here we go, number 2. Okay, the Conigli home. Hola! A quaint little home, really, so. So, is that the door? There's a crab, really, so. If they're number 2, so are they upstairs then? So. Let's see which one it. She said it was number 2, really, so. Say Corso Garibaldi. Oh, okay, is that the marshals? Okay.
C'è qualcuno?
C'è qualcuno? Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, what a storm! The wind is still in my ears, and I've never seen anything like that here in Borgio. Okay, sure. Thank you, random silhouette. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop. It smells like Scotch pine. Okay, so, what? Scotch pine, so... Meaning a pine-scented scotch, or are we talking about a cleaner then, so... Corso Garibaldi. I didn't come from here. Oh, okay, so this building extends from down there up to there. Okay, so... Interesting little layout then, so... Here we are. I wonder what Gemma's family are like. I don't understand. What's wrong with a wink? Come on, we've already talked about it. It's not right. Not right. She's married. I'm going to assume not ordinary. Diana, is that you? Please, come on in. Come, introduce yourself. Okay. Walking gently in, since we're not going to run. Wait. There's Gemma, okay. Aw, little... That's supposed to be a little rabbit drawing, so... I'm just taking a look at all the art pieces around here. Oh, there's a little mouse puzzle there. Okay, that's cute. Excuse me. That sketch there up on the wall. Do you really think that's appropriate to have out in the open, really, for guests? Really? So shouldn't that be in someone's personal room, honestly? Alright, yeah, Gemma mentioned something about living with the father-in-law, so that's probably him. That's her husband. And that's her 2 other children. Okay. Alright, cool. Yes. Oh, Medu, okay.
Hey.
Hey there! You must be Diana. Diana, what a pleasure to meet you. Wow, we haven't had any guests around here in a while. You can tell I almost forgot to introduce myself. I'm Medu. I'll tell you right now, if you're a guest in our house, you just have to stop by my Galateria and try something. Oh no, anything, please, but gelato. I really just couldn't bear it. I can tell the 2 of us are gonna get along just fine. Medu, Lumen and Mia's father, married to Gemma. He found out that nothing soothes heated tempers like a good gelato, and has made that his philosophy of life. Alright, so, oh, okay, yep, you're the same one that's out on the beach. You're that girl whose grandma was a pilot! You're Deanna, aren't you? A friend of mine told me you have a magic chrono lens, too. Is it true? Word gets around, huh? Your friend may be right. But it'll be our secret. No? You agree? You have Lumen's pinky promise on that. But I can tell my friend, right? Giovanna? Sure, she already knows. Wow! How did you know I was talking about her? I'm a great detective. Wicked! Lumen, an inquisitive child. He is at that age where he either plays on the beach or speaks incessantly about his passion, astronomy. He'll be a pilot when he grows up, or an astronaut. I mean, he just wants to fly. I mean, well, make your ears big enough instead of you can fly like Dumbo there, Lumen, really so. Alright, so you are the father-in-law. A lively old man.
Hey, look at this girl we found in our house.
Oh, what do you mean?
Well, look at you. Short, purple hair, that aviator style that reminds me of someone who just flew in out of nowhere. We're on the same wavelength, right? At last, an interesting person around here. I can't tell you how relieved I am you're not just one of those people with nothing to say or talk about.
Well, thanks.
Mineta Konigli, the fun one of the family. Remember that name?
Mineru, a lively old man, the grandfather of Lumen and Mia. For some reason, it looks like he always deserves the family's reprimands. I mean, is that he is kind of dressed disheveled all the time, really, so. Alright, here we have little Mia. And who are you, little bean? Mia! 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 And you're all Mia, too. All mine. I'm gonna stick you in a sandwich and eat you right up. No! Mia, the youngest sister of Lumen, daughter of Medu and Gemma. She only thinks about her dad's gelato. Her life must not be bad at all. And it's the only green bean you can't eat, sadly. Wait, there's not a speck of green on her, really, so. Yummy, yum, yum. Alright, Gemma? Just in time, my dear. Dinner is served. Come on, get comfortable. Thanks again for having me. I don't know how to thank you. Your house is lovely. Don't mention it, Diana. It's our pleasure, isn't it? You said it. No one could ever accuse the Konigli of being anything less than hospitable.
And we needed a breath of fresh air, a bit of action. You have no idea how dull it can get with all these boring old fogies around here.
Look who's talking.
I am, yes. Yes, sir, ma'am.
But do tell, how are you getting on in Borgia Marina? Good, very good. I didn't expect this place to be so exciting. I even helped out with some detective work.
Well, I heard what happened to Lucia. What did you find out?
Apparently, the thief stole a worthless bottle and then escaped by sea.
Dang, what a dumb thief. To make Mama Lucia mad for something so little.
Maybe he wanted to play a practical joke on her. You know, Grandpa like you always do. I don't think that was their plan, Lumen, but it's nice of you to think so. Let's not ruin our appetite by worrying about these things. Don't wait for me. Help yourselves. Buon appetito!
Eat, eat, eat!
The Konigli's home. A place where the sounds of something cooking and someone laughing are ever present. The Koniglis take playing seriously. On a full stomach, you sleep definitely better. Thanks for dinner, Gemma. It was amazing. You're welcome. Oh, and take these, dear. Oh, house keys. The Knightley's house keys. Well, that's very nice of them. So, I mean, I guess we're going to need it if we're going to be staying for an indeterminate amount of time, really, so. Very, extremely friendly of them to just give us the house keys, really, so. These are the house keys, so you can come and go as you please. And the keys to your room, too. You can find it at the top of the stairs. You can't miss it. Don't expect a palace, though. It's small and modest, just like our family. But it's not lacking in character. A terrace, a kitchen, and a comfy bed. Thank you, Gemma. I'll take advantage of the comfy bed now, then.
Oh.
We'll do the tidying up. You go upstairs and rest. Right? It might sound obvious, but we could really use some nice gelato right now. Sure, Midu. Let's see what's going on here. And Mineru?
I think I ate too much.
It's possible. What's going on, Lumen? Remember to brush your teeth before going to bed. Very good. And Mia? She's just knocked out cold. Yeah, cute little bunny bean. Alright, we'll just quietly make our way out. Ooh, telephone call. It's a bit too late. I don't want to disturb anyone at this hour. Not even your parents, who you still have not contacted over the last 24 hours, who are probably worried sick as to, like, where the hell their daughter is, really, and left without their phone. Sure, it's that you've got nothing to worry about. Absolutely nothing to worry about there, Diana. Just be yourself and enjoy your vacation, so. Alright, up the stairs we go to Diana's room. Oh, what a nice room. Room? This is just a room? Hey, god damn, really. So this looks like an actual, like, full apartment, my goodness. I mean, you have everything except a kitchen, really, so, and, you know, I'd say you're pretty well off as far as, like, a room goes for, dear, so. Perfect for making the most of a vacation. And there's even room for souvenirs. Sleeping. Some activities can only be repeated a limited number of times per day, and some ingredients and fishing spots will run out every day. Go to sleep to start a new day and make everything reset. Interact with the bed in Diana's room to sleep and start the next day. Each passing day can open up new opportunities and activities for Diana. Rest when appropriate to experience a new day in Borgia Marina. Almost kind of giving it the idea of, like, an Animal Crossing character. Look, we even got, like, a little dining set out here on the terrace. My goodness, really so. Oh, it's a freaking open-air kitchen? My goodness, girl, you've lucked out so freaking hard about this. Ugh, good grief. Yeah, and also, no question has actually been made as to, like, how much he's actually going to have to spend in order to actually have this place open. Although, I guess since it's an open-air kitchen, there's some question about sanitation, really, so especially having, like, those peppers and squashes and garlic out here in the open air. Oh, and oranges and lemons, so might have to worry a little bit about sanitation, really, so for your ingredients, but if you bring them inside, the produce at least won't spoil so as fast. Let's see, what about here up on the roof? Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm getting so freaking jealous right now. My goodness. Open air bed to sleep out under an Italian night sky? Oh my god. Yeah, this woman here, she is definitely living the holiday life, really, so my goodness. See, do I want to sleep out under the stars first or inside, really, so. Alright, cause this yeah, that's just a wooden plank, really, so it's all just, and, I don't know, I guess, kind of like a down-filled, like, bag, really, so, to act as a mattress, so possibly not the best, but that's a bed that's large enough for 2 people, at least. Like I said, bed, sit down. Does that a different thing? Mattress, rest. Is that something different? So, how many light years have these stars traveled to get here? Let's see. Oh, we got some options. See, daydream about clouds. Look for a falling star. No shooting stars. Maybe I'll get lucky next time. Daydream about clouds. To see clouds in the dark, you really need a lot of imagination. That's fair, really. So, but I know we can kind of see the outline of where clouds are supposed to be. Okay, that's an interesting looking little island out there, like right above Deanna's head, right there. So it's like a little cup out there in the sea. And there's a small little beach out over there. Gathering of rocks. There's the lighthouse, really. So I'm pretty sure we'll have chances to explore the rest of them. Oh, ooh! If we could unlock this, is that we could go walking about on the roof even too. So, very interesting. Could do some parkour shit up here. So, anyway, guess it's time to end the day finally. My bed. Decisions. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. I really need a good night's sleep. The bruises from falling off my Vespa still hurt, but apart from that, I've gotta say, the vacation started out well. Psst. Hey. Hey, sleepyhead. Okay, wow, she's a sound sleeper, so. Wake up, Deanna! Come on! Ah! Who? What? Why? Oh, finally, jeez. Oh, new arrival. You come from afar. Come to the fortune teller's door. I will show you the way of signs and omens. Huh? Who's saying that? For heaven's sake. Listen, get up and knock on the fortune teller's door opposite the Keneally store, the one on the main street. And why should I do that? Huh? Anybody there? Darn it. Now I'm curious. The fortune teller. A strange lady woke me up in the middle of the night. I hope that she at least has good reasons for doing so. Yep, certainly is a little strange. Let's find out what happens next time.